Okay, we're going to do a small set that may not all be there, which is at some point. Focus camera. Oh. Oh, there we go. That's a bit strange. So anyway, yeah, I got this. This was bought brand new. It was reduced to clear at $2.50. But there was the only one left in the shop, so that's why I got this one. I think it's been sitting there, like I don't think they reduced it to clear because of the slight damage to the box, but just because it had been sitting there for so long, because no one had bought it because of the damage to the box. I don't think I've done this one. I can't work out that's a spider or a frog. We'll find out. So let's open it up. And I'm thinking the only thing that might be missing is a big plate, but I don't think. There's the big plate, so that's the biggest you got. And so it looks like everything's in the box. So we're going to have some Minecraft fun. There's a couple of interesting pieces in here. So that's that. Let's get to it. Yes, it is late. It's way too late to be doing this, but I'm just getting worse and worse. Hey, there's like two bodies at making these videos. So, but I gotta keep doing it. I haven't published any videos though. So that's I keep every day. I go to the page on YouTube to publish the video, but I have to make a thumbnail now. That's the only problem. Like as soon as I started making thumbnails, where are their legs? So that's their hand. I think it's a frog. It looks more like a frog. It's just a single piece. I kind of thought it would be multiple pieces, but it's just a single piece. We'll find. Oh, there's her legs. So that's Alex, I guess. And this is Greg, the local creeper person, whatever they are. I don't know. I mean, I'm slowly learning a bit more about Minecraft as I occasionally play it briefly with children. So I'm picking up a few things, but I'm not being as excited as I thought I might be. I did buy some games for my Switch, like off the I only go and I look on the what's cheap at the moment deal page and pick whatever is cheap and doesn't have much file size, because it seems to take a long time to download things. I think it's just me, and it's a terrible web interface. Like Nintendo is not very good at making a shop. Simply because they don't let you have it. They don't have a cart. It's like you don't have a cart, so you can't just add. You can't add multiple games and then do one transaction. You have to go through and then you have to do like it seems to, for me anyhow, multiple transactions, and they're all like $1 something. It's like I don't want to make I feel bad doing a credit card transaction for $1. And if you've got like they had one, like I went and bought something for $10, and then they had points or whatever. And then the next thing was going to be $1 something, but it was actually going to be like less than $1 to buy. And so it's like I'm not going to spend 80 cents on a credit card. I'm just not. I wouldn't do that on FPOS. I wouldn't. So it just feels too small. But if they had a cart like any other website, where you could add multiple items and do it all in one transaction, it would make more sense. So anyway, yeah, I played Smashy Road 2, and I'm like, this is by the same person who made Crossy Road, right? But it's not by the same person who made Crossy Road, or the same people who made Crossy Road. And I'm like, how do you get away? How do you sleep at night knowing that you've completely ripped off the aesthetic of a different game. So, but it's silly fun, I guess. So there we go. And then we're going to turn it around. Alright, we're turning it around. I did almost buy... Was it today? No, it was yesterday. When I went to buy this thing, I did almost buy the other... I was going to say Happy Tree Friends Lego set. Not Happy Tree Friends. Oh my gosh, there's a Lego brick stuck in there. How am I going to get that out? I'm not happy. I almost said it again. What's it called? I've forgotten what it's called. The thing I did the last set, you know, the Animal Crossing. That's right. I was going to get another Animal Crossing set, but I didn't actually have enough money. I barely had $10 to my name, so that wasn't going to happen. So I've made that. That one doesn't. That one's also got a Lego brick stuck inside of it. Look at that. It's 2 Lego. Like, I've never had that happen at all, let alone twice in a row. Maybe it was the same piece and it just jumped across. Okay, maybe I'm not paying any attention to what I'm doing. So there's a possibility. I don't see where the other top. Oh, I've already put it on. Okay, fine. Everything's done. And like there's a flat piece on top of the brown, but I've already done it. So now we're going to make. Well, we have to do it again. No, I've just done that one. It's taken me a very long time to get past that page, but we did. We have made it. So that goes there, and this goes here. Yeah, but so I didn't get it, but I did get this, and it was just in the right price range for me of being almost basically been given away for free. So there we go. What else did I buy? I bought another game. I actually hadn't even tried. Oh, I bought a game that was basically it was a Crossy Road ripoff. So I thought that was quite funny. Because Crossy Road on the Switch is quite expensive in comparison to Smashy Road. So I didn't buy that. How is this going to work? Oh, does it go like that? Okay, it goes like that. Well, this is getting weird. And then I pop it off. I do pop it off. So that's... Look at that giant hand. So now what? Now we take this piece and we stick it across here. Nice. And then a big chunky standard brown piece that can go there. And oh, well, that makes sense. I feel like that's the kind of thing that I would have built like a what do you call it? Like if I had a whole pile of logs or something, planks of wood or something as a child, I would have built something like that. Anyway, I did have a whole pile of planks of wood when I was a kid, and they were the best fun ever. So, well, I guess 2x4s that somehow my dad had acquired, and then I used them to build. I used to play with Cuisinart rods. I don't know what they're called in other countries, but they're like little rods that come in different colours. They're different lengths. They start at 1 for a little cube, and then they go up to the size 10, and they're different colours. For these things, one of the things that I blame for having my synesthesia of seeing numbers as having colours associated with them. Though they don't match the colours of, in my head, of Cuisinart rods exactly. But what was I saying? Yeah, so I had like Cuisinart rods, and you get like the big long 10 ones, and then you put them one that way, and then you put another one, and then that way, and then you build up a little tower. But then I had all these, big 2x4 pieces of wood. They might have been bigger than that. And then I would do exactly the same thing and build up a tower. And then that was a human-sized tower when you were a kid. And then climb on top of it. And I had these extra big planks that I could use as seats. And then I'd sit on it, and one of them put a trigger, because when you have Cuisinart rods, you build a big tower, you put a little trigger and you smash it, and the whole thing falls over. that's what I did with real life. So that was probably the coolest thing that I had growing up, because I had nothing else. It was just planks of wood. That's all that you have when you meet. So now that goes there. Strangely, they're going to be doing some movie filming in my neighborhood, like just around the corner. Oh, we got to talk about this thing first. It's a green blob. I don't know what this is. I haven't played the game enough to see any of these things. I have to point out that I am mainly playing the PlayStation 3 version, so I do have it on the Switch, but I haven't played it much. So any more modern things I don't really know about or really care. I don't really care much about Minecraft. So, but anyway, speaking of, Minecraft movie is filmed in New Zealand with Jason Momoa, and Jason Momoa is going to be filming. They're filming they're filming a movie, and they're using a place very close to where I am as a filming location, and it's another movie that Jason Momoa is in, and it's like, how many things is he doing in this country? I looked it up on IMDb, and apparently it's 3 is the answer. 3 things, it's like a TV series and 2 movies. Maybe there's more, but he's obviously doing quite a few things. He's just like, well, we'll just chuck them all, we'll just all put them together and do them at once. I'm not a huge Jason Momoa fan, so, but David Bautista is going to be. It's like, is he going to be filming around the corner from? I'm going to have to drop by and have a look and see if I can see if people. I have no idea why they're filming in this location. It's like, that has got to be the dreariest. There's like, what is that supposed to look like? Like, what is this area of, it's not a kind of glamorous area to be filming, and it's like they've picked the least glamorous area of an already not very glamorous area to film stunts and car chases or something. So that's hysterically funny. It's like, why? So now we've almost finished. We're going to put this on the top. I think it goes, does it have to go, it's a bit hard to tell, right? Does it go a bit further in like that? I have to look at the does it go like that, or does it go dead center? I go up against the side. Can you actually tell from the picture? Oh, it does actually help in the picture. Okay, so I think it goes in the middle. Like, is that too far? Does that match the picture? I think that matches the picture. Anyway, because you honestly can't tell from that, so that's life. So then we turn that down, and then we've got this, and we've got our TNT, which we're going to put on here, and then it's going to be flipped, and well, it has to be a frog, not a spider. So they're not spider that can go there, and we've got one more thing. We've got a choppy thing that. If I was a Minecraft person, I'd say, oh yes, that's a thingy thing. But I'm not. I did buy a Minecraft book that I was going to take in for $1. I was going to take into work to show children, and they can be like, oh yay, Minecraft. Because that's what they do. Which is probably better than other things they could be doing. So there we go. I feel like you could replace their heads. That's a headpiece, right? So why don't we replace their head with the gel one? Because that's kind of freakier. Ooh. I'm trying to work out if my monitor's on, to be honest. I have like a monitor, and when it goes to sleep, it makes these like high-pitched sounds that go on and off when it's not doing anything, and it's really annoying. So I normally turn the monitor off, and I think I've turned the monitor off, but now I'm kind of like imagining it, and it's like, oh dear, what has gone wrong? So that is that. This is probably, this is fine. This is interesting. For $2.50, that was pretty good value. I don't think I would have bothered to buy it. I'd never actually seen this one before. Like, I hadn't seen this in the shop. Sorry, there's a stain in the corner. I do have more paper. I went and bought a whole pile of brand new paper and then promptly have no idea where I put it. So that's that. Yeah, so the next thing we're going to do is not sitting next to me, unfortunately. I was going to do a non-Lego thing first. And I thought of it, and then I forgot what it was. Oh, I was going to do one of those little silly electronics brain boxy type things, but a little car thing maybe. I've got tons of things to do. Even random things like that one there. Did I ever do this yet? I feel like I got this as a second, and I've already done it. I'm pretty sure I've done it. And that's Mario's frog thing. So lots of random things sitting next to my desk that I don't think I'm going to do. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye. That's my chair, by the way. It's not me farting. Bye.